First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chop foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Jose Bautista gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Back to the mound and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
That evens it up, 1-1. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. And, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pilar arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting third,
Mike Trout gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that, won't be afraid about airing one out here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Anaheim. Edwin Encarnacion makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Chris Colabello steps into the box. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Chop foul right at. Got him. Russell Martin steps in now.
the catcher, number 55.
There goes the runner down the third baseline. Fielded by Escobar. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Dalton Pompey. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 11.
Kevin Pillar gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Albert Pujols strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And he'll step off and try again. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Stroman's ready. Here's the 0-2. Grounded straight into the fifth on the left. And that is through into left, and an 0-2
That's
mistake
basically,
here.
oh, he could be out.
Leadoff single.
If he was out, I would die because he took a little lead.
CJ Cron set to hit now for the first time. Now started to after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Let me look at the settings. No. No.
Oh,
I want to know what to
moved
steal.
that time on the pitch away as he went around.
Controls. How do you steal? Bad miss, classic, no. Default base running. Stop running. No, it's go. 3. Whatever. I don't know what that is.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Oh, yeah.
Yunel Escobar is ready for his first AB here in this one.
No!
Bunt
No!
attempt here, and he'll make the quick
Did he
pass
catch
defense
it?
behind the plate.
Dang it!
Daniel Nava set to take his first punch with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to
No!
give that man on first a chance to score.
Come on.
And Donaldson will put this away, and
It had to be a bunt fly.
Ryan
It had to be a
Goins
bunt
steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where
It's gonna go into the strike zone.
he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Escobar comes up with it, and a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Josh Donaldson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives him a straight challenge. Winds up costing him.
Jose Bautista will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Carlos Perez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Carlos Perez.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he'll reach first safely. Johnny Giavotella stands in. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Moving under it, Bautista. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he is in there. Throw goes to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the Edwin Encarnacion is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Chris Colabello comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A pause and the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second, he'll try for third. The tag, and he's out at third, and a poor decision to try to stretch it that time.
The catcher, number 55, Russell
Digging in,
Martin.
Russell Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Grounder down the line at third. Stopped on the slide by Escobar. He's out.
Oh, what a...
And leading off for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Line drive to center field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So striding in, Albert Pujols, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's through into center field, base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The run scores from second. It's 1-1. Digging in, C.J. Cron. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Stroman comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Goins backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. Dalton Pompey heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front of it, strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ryan Goins is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tap foul at home plate. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Halfway home. Daniel Nava comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Carlos Perez steps into the box from the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Johnny Giavotella is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Line toward right center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Right fielder number 56.
Hit hard towards second. A spin and a throw. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
The batter number 2.
Andrelton Simmons stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Back goes Bautista, and this one is gone. A home run.
A center fielder.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Angels have opened it up to 4-1. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And the Troy Tulowitzki makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Well, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Third baseman, number 20,
Josh Donaldson stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Jose Bautista stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it 4-1. Albert Pujols gets things started here in the sixth for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Into the seats, 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. One away.
now batting.
C.J. Cron stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he's finding new life out there in the 6th inning as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Stroman steps into the windup. First pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pompey on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman.
Into the box, Chris Colabello. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Russell Martin will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Nava has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Daniel Nava steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Left fielder, Daniel Nava.
Stroman looks in. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
And taking it out there for the first out.
Now batting,
Carlos Perez stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
now batting, second baseman, Shawnee Giovanni.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pompey moves over. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8. Dalton Pompey comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Number 11, Kevin
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Pillar is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Ryan Goins will stand in now with two away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ballgame are growing dimmer by the batter.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And he will stroll in there standing with a two-out double. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ballgame.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And that is off the wall. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now. And Tulowitzki will make it to third with a triple. Josh Donaldson comes to the plate now, representing the potential tying run. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Calhoun. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Jays pick up a run on the RBI triple. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Angels 4, the Blue Jays 2. Cole Calhoun digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Mike Trout will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Albert Pujols will go back now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Jose Bautista will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Edwin Encarnacion will step in. A ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Houston Street is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Edwin Encarnacion will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. Runner around second now, headed for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, the batter, first baseman
Chris Colabello makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And there's a swing and a miss for strike two, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
Well, a couple of good swings back to back.
Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.